Well, this is Guns, Knives, and Watches, and I've got a couple watches here that need new batteries. And why do they need new batteries? Because they ran down, man. We've got a women's Pasha, and this is from Oceanaut. And then we've got just a cheap Disney watch, and they have two different styles of cases. Now, basically, am I set up for this video for you to get the best view and all that crap? No. What I'm doing is what I would normally have been doing anyway, and I am just filming it and talking to you kind of when I'm doing it. But this is a pop-off case, okay? How you basically see that is, well, number one, there's no grooves to unscrew it. And it's got that little lip right there, that little thing. And what that little thing is for, and this probably isn't the best technique, is for you to take this knife, which this is from Billon, and flip under there and pop that back off. And I'm doing this at a weird angle, so you just have to kind of like, I'm left-handed, not right, but we're not going to go there. Let me try doing it the other way. Like I said, nothing works out in video. Okay. Apparently, it just works better for me, man, to do it like right-handed. Then we take our handy-dandy little loop, and this is some little cheap loop that Mrs. Guns, Knives, and Watches gave me so that we can see what our battery is. What kind of battery do we have? We have an Energizer I read it upside down again, man. Like, do that different, man. Energizer, I can't read that, but you probably could. 377. So then we go through our handy dandy little battery things, and it happened to be the one on the top. That'll never happen again. Then we take out our new battery, pop out our old battery, probably with something a little bit smaller than that, lay it off to the side, don't set it beside the new battery, and then we come back in here, and what you have is you have a little piece of metal there that you basically are just going to force out and the battery down, and then we are large and in charge. Of course, we've got our O-ring there on the case back, which gives us our water resistancy. Case back goes on one way. See that notch right there? That notch goes right there where that there stem type thing, man. There would be a winding type device, but this ain't no winder. It's just for setting. And then if you've got really strong hands, you can press it back in, or depending on the tolerances of manufacturing. So we've got that one watch redone. We're good to go. Still have one battery. Got a backup. Wish I had a bunch more, but that's okay. I'm going to wait till that one goes out. Now we've got our Pasha. Our Pasha has a totally different type setup. See those little grooves right there? Okay, well, that is a screwed in case back. And I know this Pasha has a G10 movement because I have been around a lots of G10 movements. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this in this case holder kind of in a haphazard sort of way. And we're going to do it in such a way as to where we try not to put any force on those crowns or pushers or anything like that, which means I'm basically going to roll in this away. Do I wish I was doing it some other way? Yeah, probably, but I'm just got to get a good grasp on it. Now, for the sake of you watching at home, I can, if I had all my tools here, which I can use this, which isn't the best tool. We can pop that little push pin out right there, man. like I said, this is just stuff that I'd be doing anyway. And I'm sorry if this isn't the best video for watching this, but it's just the way it is. Yeah. Is that the best fit of this watch case in that? No, it's really not. Then we're going to take our Beyond case back tool, and I can already tell you that I'm going to have to go way smaller on that, and I'm only using 2 pins. And I probably should set this stuff up in advance. That would be good next time. Do that in advance. Need to make a note to self. That would probably be smart. It just takes a few little times, little iteration, little this, there, or the other to get a good grip on it. Make sure you got a good grip, and then you're going to twist. And there are a lot of other case back tools, and I know I could get a better grasp on this, but I've done this enough to where I know what is enough and what, you know, isn't. So we've got our screw-in case back, and of course we've got an O-ring there. That, in a perfect world right now, I would change the O-ring and then re-lubricate it. But since this is a damn G10 movement, and these batteries have to be replaced all the time. Let me see if I can get you a good view of what we're actually looking at in there. Not really. I don't know if you can see that writing, but that's just a metal cover over that movement. Could we take the metal cover off? Yeah, but as I said, I'm just here doing my job, and then taking you along for the ride. This is an Energizer .394. So we'll go through our box of goodies, and we've got a bunch of 394s here. See if you got another one that's been opened. Nope. So we're gonna have to open these. Good thing I bought these the other day. And of course I probably bought them from Amazon Prime, because it's a hell of a lot easier for me to do that than go to the battery store. That, I know the guy that owns the battery store, and he says it is a gimmick. Okay, we put in our 394, push it down. Remember, we take that little metal thingamabob right there. Let's let it focus. You always put it in, that's the first side in, that little metal pusher. You take it, push it in, and then slide it over. It gets perfect tension. Of course, our posture right now should be totally active. Our second hand is moving. This is a pink mother of pearl on this this movement. As I said, in a perfect world, if I thought that water resistancy right now was an issue, I would replace that gasket and lubricate it. But right now, just for what we're doing, we're going to do good. I flip the pin over to the other side because we're rotating in the opposite direction. Make sure my pins are properly aligned, and you can see right now I'm not even using the tool, not even using the case holder. Slider in the case holder. And then get one last turn where I've got a little more more to hold on to. And I tend I tend to like to do this on a watchmaking table, which is actually almost level with my eyes, and I did it without scarring up the case too bad. We're still hot, of course, and then we put our pin back in, and this is the end, and this is two different ways in which you can actually change your watch battery, and you can pick this up on your own. If you got a lot of watches, I would definitely recommend it. I don't have a lot of quartz watches. Mrs. Guns, Knives, and Watches does, though. So I got the gear basically for her. Plus, we used to deal with a lot of. You have to know my family history, but I've got a Germanic watch history that kind of goes back a little bit of ways, which I don't really get into on this channel. But here we go. 2 watches repaired. This is Guns, Knives, and Watches, and I wasn't even looking through the viewfinder, so I hope I got anything in frame. Have a good one.